So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That is a great pick out. Oh, super ball. Oh, great shot at goal. Oh, he's been... That's another chance. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. Great hit! Goal! Santos! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Santos gain their reward with an early goal. He's played him through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Ronaldinho. Played out to the right. And he's there to clear it. Throw in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alisson can pick that up. Messi. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
White calmly anticipates.
Santos can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without complication. Stood up well to him there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Referee's given a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's onside. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Counter-attack on the first 45 minutes.
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Santos come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Substitution on the field, number 98, number 22.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 11.
Santos definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now he's off and running. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
White is always looking to play quality balls. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Santos are still that goal to the good. Roberto Carlos cuts it out, spread it left.
71,550.
David Villa. And here's Neymar. Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been cleared. Ronaldinho. He's having a go! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Gets into some space.
Substitution on the field, number 13.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mihaila in with the challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Chance to shoot now. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
And we have our very first corner.
Is number 20. Substitution.
Santos probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Back into the middle. And it's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
David Villa. David Villa! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Nedved. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Trossard. Wilshere. Oh, split-second reaction.
Wilshere is offering a wry smile there.
De Bruyne.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
That is a brilliant interception. De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That's a little off target. Santos, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Santos! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right.
It's net! It's fallen kindly here. It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal.
Batistuta! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Batistuta. McAllister.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. It's almost too easy for him, this.
No, that's been intercepted. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. David Villa. Fiddles it through. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Nedved.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Our charity fund, Chance in Football.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution in progress.
Santos get the ball rolling in the second half. Santos do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Santos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
After 52 minutes is number
Santos
7,
take the lead. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Messi. And here's Kante. Kante is flagged offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Batistuta, number 4, Modric, coming on the field, number 11.
And now they can clear their lines.
Number
They're back on the ball again.
Rabiot.
Nedved.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Santos perhaps contemplating their next change here. McAllister, he's going to be disappointed with that. White, De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. And he welcomes it in. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's cause for mild irritation.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Too long, and over the line.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Trossard, number 8, Wilshere, coming on the field, number 20, Maradona, number 10, James Maddison. Substitutions taking place.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Musiala. Ronaldinho. Maddison. And now the breakaway. And here's Maradona. Can he finish? White with the clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's got just the keeper's David Villa! And it's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 89 minutes...
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is expertly dealt with. DiMarco. Madison. That's that, the end. Santos are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. David Villa voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Santos definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether
Santos preparing to celebrate. They are potentially 90 minutes away from promotion. They just need a single point. It would be, no question, the biggest point of this campaign. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. And already we're underway here. Santos cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez with the... Up he goes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
he's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now that's well seen too. And it's De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. Santos, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Beckham. Beckham, big chance! Firmino. steps in, and that's the end of that. Zaire Emery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Hernandez. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. There's the shot! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Brighton have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up.
Mbappe! And kept out by the... And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Roberto Firmino.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 9, Messi.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And it's Belletti. He's in plenty of space here. Zaire Emery finds himself offside. Van Nistelrooy. Messi gets into some space. Rodri. De Bruyne. Beckham. Played back in. The less said about that pass, the better. That's the throw. Good steal, he just read it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe, real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham to take it as usual. Beckham with the short one. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, he's found him in space. Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckham. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to get it clear again. That's been drilled forward. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that is masterful defending. The message is clear, none shall pass. That pass has been well intercepted. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Conte. Coming on the field is number 42, Musiala.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, that was vital. Vardiol gets good distance on it. Vitinha. Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Haaland. Haaland. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's in. And another try!
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Ronaldinho. Number 4, White. Coming on the field, number 11.
That is lovely.
Number 3.
4 extra minutes added on.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Haaland. Vardiol clears. That's been cut out, well played. So that's it, it is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No short... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
De Bruyne! Just off target.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Elinawi. Diouf. Thomas. Neither side yet able to find the net. Diouf. Thomason. Lens were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
He's found a way through.
That's good defensive concentration.
He's looking wide. Chance here to counter. David Villa. Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Diouf. Now Thomason. Baccardo. Thomason. Nice interception, well timed. Ronaldinho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. David Villa. Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Oh, what has happened here? Aguilar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aguilar. And it's Neymar. David Villa.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has...
Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Machado. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, super find. David Villa! They've scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Santos come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway. Santos carrying a one-goal lead.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Adams. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Santos are still that goal to the good. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
He's had a shot! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal scorer, 22.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Oh, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. David Villa. Gradit, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ronaldinho, out to the left it goes. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Santos can consider themselves just about safe now. Thomason. Diouf. Played out towards the right wing. Sotoka. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Has a
There will
goal!
be 1 minute added time.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. They've played it short. Thomason crosses it in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. David Villa claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've... Well, last day drama, always a grand part of the game, of course, but by anybody's standards, this has to be one of the biggest days. Put straightforwardly, avoid defeat, and they are up. That is the single point for which many inside this ground and right the way around the world would happily snap off your hand. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Santos come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with, because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball, and you'd expect him to be...
And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Conte. Now it's Messi. Gavi. Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. And he skips past his man. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great hit! Goal! Santos! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Adams cuts it out. Ronaldinho, the man we've all come to watch. David Villa. And he's gone backward here. David Villa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Santos have their second corner now. Baresi with the clearance. Oh, the ball's come loose here, and it's Ronaldinho. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. Gavi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Santos come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Santos definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That looks a good ball through. Adams wins the duel this time. Santos do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Neymar. Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Adams gets across to intercept that. And that... Mbappe!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Messi. De Bruyne. Spread neatly. Santos are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe.
Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Mbappe does... Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Ronaldinho. Number 4, White. Number 13, Conte. Coming on the field, number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Number 3, Stones. Number 42, Musiala. Substitution.
Desperate defending required here. Messi with the short one. Messi. Real chance! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time.
And we're done. It has ended level, but most importantly, they are up a level. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that's a huge weight up there.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He's through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
David Villa. Neymar. Oblak can claim that. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Cantona. Conte.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Conte. Beckham. That has been cut short. Conte. And here's Cantona. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Struck first time! Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Oh, that's well spotted. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. That is lovely.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Big header! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Manchester United are doing... And the first 45 minutes are up.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And the action is back underway.
Look, before they might get...
Cantona! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away.
Manchester United making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Good effort from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Adams.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it can... And Messi! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a... Ronaldinho!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was quick to react. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert it.
David Villa! Oh, denied at the last. Beckham is there, and he can get that clear. Cantona goes steaming forward. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played. Throw it. Ronaldinho.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, again, there's no way through. That is a great pick out. Suarez finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, White.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Conte. Coming on the field. Number 3, Stone.
Always onto this.
Number 42.
That's an excellent interception. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, good spread. Messi.